Hello everybody and welcome back. So today's video is about listening. A lot of my students have been asking about ways that they could improve their listening skills, because it seems they don't do as well in the listening as they do in the other sections of the exams. So I'm going to start with number one. Number one, I would say you have to make listening a habit. Okay, so you have to find ways to make sure you're listening every day. Make sure it's a part of your routine. Okay, one thing that we all enjoy doing is watching TV or movies. When we're doing these things, get rid of the subtitles completely, okay? Because what do? We end up reading all the subtitles and we're not working the listening. So out with the subtitles and pay more attention to what you're hearing rather than what you're reading. So that's tip number one. Tip number two, vocabulary. Okay? What we can't expect to do is to learn a lot and understand a lot of what's been said if we don't have a lot of vocabulary at all. So what you need to do is also work with reading a lot more to try and widen your vocabulary bank. So what was helpful for me was actually reading books. So after you read your books, what you could do is get the audio book, and that way it will help not only your reading but your listening as well. And that way you're actually killing two birds with one stone. Think about it, vocabulary. Okay, number three, which is perhaps one of the most important points, positivity. Okay, positivity. A lot of times I hear people say, oh, I can't understand the thing, they talk so fast. I just, no, it's just impossible to understand, and I don't know, it's too difficult, I don't understand it. English people talk too fast, it's just, no. Okay, no. When I first visited Spain for the first time, the first time I came, I was like, okay, what is that? That is not what I learned at school, and it all just sounds so different. So what you need to do is open your mind and say, do you know what, I can do it. I can do it. There are different accents, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay, I can do it. Lots of people have done it before. And if they can do it, I can do it too. Okay, so going in with an open mind, knowing that there are lots of different accents. Some people do speak very quickly, but it's okay, because eventually you are going to understand. You will understand. It's just a matter of making it a habit, okay? Listening to all these things and having an open mind. Because if you have the open mind and knowing that you can do it and being positive about the fact that you are able to do it and you will do it, and it's only a matter of time, you're halfway there, my friends. You're halfway there. Okay, number four, consistency. What I find is a lot of people only do the listening I give them in class, and that's it. No, that cannot be it. You need to go away. You need to find something that's interesting, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's just the audiobooks as I mentioned before, whether it's films and movies, whatever it might be. But you need to be working this. You need to be working your ear. You need to be listening. Never just do what's expected. Okay, you need to go away and do things on your own. Otherwise, who knows how long it's going to take. If you want this to speed up, you need to be consistent. You need to be doing a little bit every day. A little bit of listening every day goes a long way. Consistency. Do it often. Do it often. It doesn't have to be listening for 1 hour. No. Even if it is 5 minutes a day, okay? 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, 4 times a week. If that's what you can do, do it. If you can do more, do it. If you can do every day, phenomenal. That's just excellent. Do it. Do whatever you can, but make sure it's a lot. You're doing it often. Consistency. Once a month doesn't work. Once a week doesn't work. You need to be doing it more consistency. Okay. The fourth thing. Okay, you are learning from children. You need to learn from children. What I noticed is that the younger kids that I have actually, they pick things up a lot quicker, and they're able to understand a lot quicker than adults, in a shorter period of time. And I think this is because they don't overthink things. And you know what? You can see this on their faces a lot. When you're saying something and they think they understand it, they don't think, oh, I'm not going to understand it. They don't have that thing that adults do. So I think it's going in with that idea that, yeah, I do understand it. And they're just trying to respond, even though initially I had no idea what they were saying because they didn't understand. And what I found they were doing is they were imitating my accent, just saying random things that weren't actually English, but with an English accent, if that makes sense. Hilarious. But anyway, taking that from them, and another point to take from children is this: just talking to people. It's so very important. Find the opportunity to talk to people. There is no point of being shy about things, because this is just a natural step, and you need to find people to practice with, communicate with people. Take all the opportunities you can. Find the opportunities if they don't come your way. But you absolutely need to communicate, and try to force yourself to speak to people in English. And obviously, if you make that extra effort to speak to them in English, they will respond. And if they respond, obviously you're working your ear. And it's not as boring as listening to an audio book or anything else that you might find less interesting. Okay, so you need to do this. You need to go out and try to find the opportunities to make yourself speak in English. Okay, put yourself out there. It doesn't matter if you make loads of mistakes. That's what language learning is about. You will muck up 100 times or more. Laugh about it. Everyone knows it's not your first language. You're making a massive, massive effort by going out and learning a language that's not your own. And so if it's not your own, I'm already giving you props for taking that step and learning. If you were perfect, you wouldn't have to learn. So take the step. Go practice. It's about making mistakes. The more mistakes you make, the better you're going to get. Okay? So go out there, listen. Make it a habit, number 1. Number 2, vocabulary. Okay? Audiobooks. Number 3, positivity. You can do it. Number 4, consistency. And number 5, learn from children. Okay, communicate. Believe that you understand already before the conversation even starts. Okay, a lot of times for native speakers, when we listen to things or when we're listening to someone speak, it's not that we automatically know what they're saying. No. We fool ourselves because we've heard these conversations and our brain gets into this thinking that we know how the sentence is going to finish. So sometimes we don't even wait for the sentence to end. It's habits. It's habits. Okay, so get out there, listen to people, get rid of the subtitles, and just believe that you can do it. Okay? Practice a little bit every day, and hopefully we will soon start to see a difference. I hope that this video has been useful for you, and go out and get practicing, my people. See you soon. Bye.